What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Undrafted Views. We're here. We talk sports from the sidelines. My name is Evay. I'm here with my co-host. Say hey, Sha.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
And today we're going to talk about the NBA Finals 2020. Woo-hoo-hoo. We are finally here. Are you guys watching the games? Well, anyway, it's a struggle for me, but I'm still getting it in. So we're going to talk about the Heat and Lakers matchup in this series. We're going to talk about the Heat's performance in this series. And we're going to also talk about the absence of Dragic and Bam and how that's impacting the Heat team. So let's get into it.
Okay, so currently it is my assessment that the Miami Heat are outmatched. You know what? If you catch some of our other videos when we were very excited about the NBA Finals, you will find that I was pulling for the Miami Heat. I thought that they would bring toughness. I thought Jay Crowder would be D'ing up LeBron. I just thought it would be an interesting matchup. And I just don't know what happened. I'm dumbfounded. I really am.
The series for me is lackluster. And it is clear that the Lakers are a better team in this series. It's obvious. They are pretty much playing it's like the Heat just got together a week ago. And it's like the Lakers practice squad. If you think about football, they have a practice squad and, they pull those players in just to kind of get the main players some time. I kind of feel like that's what the Heat is when they're going up against the Lakers. It's like they are their practice squad and it is not fun to watch. They look like they're circus people on the court in defense. We'll talk about that a little bit, a little bit later. But I'm just like, it's just, what? At this point, give the Lakers a trophy and save everybody time. And I'm sorry, advertisers, you done lost some money.
They lost money big time.
ABC, now, you can't get your money back. I mean, it's just not it. I just can't get into it. I don't
know. Now I don't think the series is over. You seem to think just because the Lakers are up. No. I think the series is still going to go 6.
It's still over.
Let's think about it, though. Well, at least we'll get some competitive basketball and get a chance to see the Lakers play with their backs against the wall, which they haven't had to do this entire playoff run.
They're not doing it this time either. I'm sorry.
But check this out, though. What? In a normal playoff series, being that the Lakers were number 1 in the West, they would have home court advantage, which means the first 2 games were technically played in Los Angeles.
That's correct.
So if you look at it that way, Miami, they played in Los Angeles for the first 2 games, and now it's their opportunity to go home and play in front of South Beach. If they even look at it that way, hopefully they can switch their mindset and say, okay, we're going home in front of our fans and it's our opportunity to tie this series up, which has happened in the past. And that's what I'm pulling for. I think the series will go 6. I was hoping Miami could pull it out. And if the series gets tied 2-2, I would venture to say we might even go 7. And then once we go 7, it's anybody's series at that point.
From a fan perspective of the game of basketball, I hope you're right. As a fan, that's what I want to see, right? From a reality perspective, it ain't going to happen. Why wouldn't the Lakers want to go out and win the 2020 NBA Finals with a sweep? Why wouldn't they want to do that? The discussion, the narrative would be so much more better for the Lakers. So I say, don't waste nobody else's time. Get ready to go home because y'all been waiting to go home forever, and just go home after Game 4. I'm here for the Heat. I would love for them to be able to competitively compete. It just ain't happening, and until Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley. Maybe Pat Riley needs to come from up in that booth and come down on the court. Maybe that's what he needs to do. Can I catch you sideline, Pat Riley? Pat Riley, can you come sideline and help coach? And I'm not saying Eric Spoelstra's not doing an amazing job, but perhaps they need another presence. And maybe he needs to come down and show his presence. Like, y'all better stop playing and looking like y'all running around this court and on defense. I can't. It's tough to watch.
It is tough to watch. And I've been watching it from start to finish, hoping that the Heat would somehow muster up some kind of like rally where they can go up on the Lakers by 20. Now, I did notice in the very last game 2, that they had an opportunity. They were, I think, down by 18 or so. Yes. They pulled it within 10, and then I think KCP hit a 3, jumped it back up to 13.
That was it.
That was their opportunity to get it below 10. And to me, anytime a game is below 10 and you have like a whole quarter left, it's anybody's game.
I agree.
For sure. But, however, now that the Miami Heat are without Dragic and Bam, if there's any type of significant time away from the team, yeah, I think the series is over. However, if Bam comes back for game 3, I can almost guarantee you the Heat will win. They don't want to go down 0-3 to the Lakers.
They are going to get swept.
It's a must win in game 3.
You know what? Let's stop living in fantasy. Go into reality. Even if Bam comes back for game 3, he is injured. So his mobility will be compromised.
I think there is a chance for the Heat to win. Let me just say, if the Heat win game 3, the Lakers are going to start saying, oh, shoot, I guess we got a match here. Guaranteed. And they don't want to have it tied 2-2. Not against those Bulldogs over there in Miami. It's a must win. Game 3 is a must win. And with Bam, I think they have a really good shot.
Bam, don't risk it. Don't risk it.
I don't think he's that injured, though.
Do you see? He actually got injured in the Boston series. I thought it was his wrist that was injured. The way he holds his hand, I thought it was his wrist. Come to find out it's his shoulder, which was revealed in the Heat series, in the Lakers series. So Bam has been injured for quite some time now. Maybe it's just, a minor pull. I don't know how his shoulder is injured. I haven't read where they shared that information, but perhaps it's something where maybe just one game off would do it for him. I can tell you right now, he will be compromised. And even if he does play hard and they do happen to win game 3, he will not be able to perform again because he has not had enough time of recovery and healing to do it again in game 4. I'm just telling you right now, either game 4 or game 5, the Heat is going home. Why waste time? Oh my gosh. Stop it. Y'all had a great run. Oh, come on, you Eastern Conference Finals winner, Eastern Conference winners. At this point, celebrate that. But NBA Finals 2020, you're not gonna get it. Well, and I'm not even and it's hard for me to say because I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. Although I am here in LA, I'm just not a Lakers fan. I don't dislike the Lakers. I just don't really go up for them. I don't really go up for them, but they're going to win this game. They're going to win this series. And I'm quite sure the Lakers head office is planning the virtual parade as we speak. So let's just move on. Let's get ready for all the shenanigans and trades and coaching assignments that's going to happen in this offseason so we can get ready for the 2022. What is it? 2021 NBA season.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It seems like you putting the cart before the horse. There is still an opportunity.
Right, I am. And the horse is pushing the cart. And guess who the horse is? The horse is the Lakers. They're going to push the cart right off the cliff.
Oh, man. I don't know. I still think there's an opportunity here. I know Dragic is probably out for the remainder of the series.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think his injury is way more serious than Bam's.
Can you imagine? Ouch.
Yeah. So I'm not counting on him, though it would be a wonderful surprise if he showed up for game 3. They better start utilizing some of those cortisone shots. I think the Heat believe that they can win.
And they should.
Their emotional leader is Jimmy Butler, and he has said after each loss, game 1 and 2, oh, we still believe we could win. Now, after game 1, he already knew in his mind that Bam and Dragic were going to be out for the following game. He knew that. He didn't say it to the media, but he still believes, as he should. Now, after game 2, when they played without them, and then they were relying on Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson to fill that void, he still said, I still believe that we can win the series. We're only down 0-2. People have to understand that this is a 7-game series, and you don't win anything by winning 2 games.
I agree.
You got to get to 4. And so I'm with him on that. I do think they are outmatched, but hey, anything can happen. If Miami can get hit with the injury bug, oh, surely the Lakers can. Sure. And if AD twists an ankle or Rondo injures his shoulder, we got a whole new ball game.
Okay, so let's just scale it on back. I agree that the Heat shouldn't give up hope. Absolutely. They're players. They're professionals. Yes, they still should believe that they're going to win. Yes, it is only 2 games, and anything can happen in the bubble, as we've seen.
Yes.
Anything can happen in the bubble. A team can be eliminated in the bubble that was not anticipated or expected to be eliminated. So yes, anything can happen in the bubble, and I'm here for that. As a Heat fan, if people are Heat fans, I totally get it, and they should most definitely be riding with the Heat. If AD gets injured, the series is over.
The series is
the Heat is gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, they don't want, if Rondo gets injured, get well. They can still, the Lakers can still do it. If AD, the Lakers should be shaking in their boots. They do not want they don't want AD to get injured. That's just what I'm saying. So, and I also believe, and I don't wish injuries on anyone, so I hope nobody gets injured because it's just not cool.
I don't want to see AD injured. However, comma, I think nobody, whether it's Udonis Haslem, whether it's Myers Leonard, whether it's, I don't care who it is, somebody that's not valuable to the Heat basketball organization. I need them to kind of, let AD feel something when he comes through the middle. Right now, AD is just prancing through. LeBron is prancing down the lane. That can't happen. Miami is a defensive-oriented team.
Where? When?
Last series, in the series before that. Yeah.
So where is that team? Because see, that's what I'm talking about. So how I feel about the Heat right now, I didn't feel about them in the Boston series.
Yeah.
Something changed. And
it's the
matchup with the Lakers. That's my point. So so is the Heat a defensive beast? I believe that. Just not right now. So no, they're little cuddly bears right now. Look what they getting. Oh my God.
I know. It's
like babies on the court. I'm just saying the defense. Why do they continue? The Heat continues to scramble.
Yeah.
It is comedy. I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks like they are so flustered. It's like they lost their courage or their confidence, not courage, but confidence to defend. I'm like, you guys have said in game 2, I don't know how many times I saw the Lakers post up around the perimeter, right? Move the ball, and somebody is on the wing by themselves.
All by themselves.
Three-pointer.
Yep.
You're going to keep doing it. We're even doing it in quarter 4. This is what I'm talking about. When are you going to realize that is the Lakers' current game plan? And stop that.
Cut it out.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem with the Heat on defense in this series is the fact that they're playing a 2-3 zone. It is so simple. And the Lakers have shown that all LeBron or AD, if you watch, every time that he played 2-3 zone, LeBron or AD goes to almost to right underneath the rim and just wait behind the defensive player. Since when do you allow an offensive player to stand behind a defensive player and the rim is right there?
And the defensive player don't turn around.
Yeah.
Who was it? In game 2. I was like, you don't feel him behind
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
You
easy
don't even
layup.
turn around. So that means that nobody has eyes on AD or LeBron?
No,
Nobody got eyes on him?
they just sneak right in and get an easy layup. I was like, what is this, high school basketball? What am I looking
Not
at?
only that, and when Morris comes on the floor, you know where he's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you guys allow him to go to his spots? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hence is why I say, unless they make some major adjustments and really find a new way to play, they're going home.
He needs to make major adjustments, and I think they probably should consider starting Udonis Haslem like Jimmy Butler has suggested.
I would be surprised if he didn't. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Hey, it's all or nothing at this point.
Yeah. And then too, I really am waiting for the hero that put up 37 points. I need for him to show up again. The Heat needs for him to show up again. Whoever that is.
They do. He played better in game 2 than game 1. Duncan Robinson went for 0 in game 1. I was like, what? What happened to your 3 ball?
I know.
It was lights out. You hear me?
So maybe the Heat will come through like the Nuggets. Maybe.
It's possible.
Maybe.
The
bubble is full of surprises. So
hey, sure is. All right. So I'm hoping that Eric Spoelstra can think of something. Right now is an off day for them. I hope he is with his assistant coaches and they are coming up with a new scheme, because what they have going on right now is not working.
Yeah. Not it.
Because if not, hey, like you said, there's going to be a virtual parade in downtown Los Angeles, and I'm hoping not. Oh, I'm hoping not.
Ooh, it'll have to be a virtual parade in Los Angeles, but in Florida, the beaches are open. It could be full-blown
parade.
Full-blown parade in Florida, but it'll be virtual in California.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys. So look, we'll be keeping our eye on this series, whether we like it or not.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm pulling for the Miami Heat still. I think that they can do it.
Okay.
I think they can make it a series, a 6 or 7 game series at least. Come on now. You got to have some pride. Where's that Heat pride?
Yeah.
So we are going to wrap this one up. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Undrafted Views, where we talk sports from the sidelines. All right, you guys. See ya.
Bye. Peace.